Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. WWE Network has rolled out a new series which is going to be debuting on the WWE Network soon. It's going to be called the Global Cruiserweight Challenge, which is basically going to be a 30-man tournament with WWE bringing in cruiserweights from around the world. We've heard stories of this show is coming. I honestly am sort of surprised that it's a WWE Network exclusive, but I think it really could work out to be a very, very fun series of matches that we could follow along with. It doesn't look like WWE has the faith to get behind a cruiserweight division and put it on Raw or SmackDown, but them having their own 1 hour special or 1 hour show, for a continuous series of weeks. If they film this all at one time to save money and spoilers don't get out, I think this could be a really fun show to watch. I think that definitely if there was a long-term plan for this 1 hour cruiserweight show, I think within 2 to 3 months, I do think that WWE would lose its I think it would just sort of lose touch with the show, and it would just turn into another Superstars. It would turn into another main event, matches that don't really matter. It doesn't really go along with what's going on Raw or SmackDown. But definitely, this could be a very fun way to feature a few cruiserweights that they want to debut in either NXT or WWE to sort of get a fan base going for these guys. Hopefully, this is a lot of guys that we've never seen before, and hopefully, this isn't just sort of like trying to get Neville, a tournament win and something like this. But definitely, we've heard a lot of interviews between, Triple H doing his NXT conference calls, or Gabe Sapolsky doing interviews like with Wrestling Observer Live and things like that. Both have talked about there's a partnership between NXT and Evolve, and both guys have said that it's sort of complicated, and neither guy really knows how strong of a partnership it is, and that there's no real way to describe what a partnership is. We've seen, William Regal. We've seen, Jordan and Gable. We've seen Sami Zayn all go and do events helping out Evolve, not wrestling inside of the ring, but doing promos, doing autograph signings, just trying to get more people into a building to see wrestling. And in Evolve, there's currently is a lot of young talent. Definitely, if you look at the Evolve I'm not a roster, but if you look at the Evolve shows that are going to be going on WrestleMania weekend in Dallas, they're going to be having some of the best wrestling that there is all weekend long. There's really big hype on the Saturday show, possibly being one of the best shows that's going to be going down the whole weekend between Marty Scurll and William Ospreay. It definitely is going to be, one of the real hot shows to get to, and I think that's Saturday. I could be off, but I think that show starts at noon. But definitely, I could see Evolve helping out, getting guys onto these series of shows, even if they are not going to be winning matches. But that definitely would be a way to help out Evolve. It definitely would be a way to fill out the roster and get people into it. It said that there's going to be 30 contestants in this tournament. I think it would make a lot more sense if there was 32, sort of like the second round of the NCAA March Madness Tour. But there's not a lot to do about this, but hopefully this is a really big deal for WWE. Anything, packing the WWE Network schedule, must-see television that, on Thursday night at 8 o'clock, I have to sit down and I have to watch a new show that's coming on. It helps the WWE Network, and it helps people believe that there really is a long-term plan. The thing that I hate about it is, like, we have shows on there like Ride Along, or we've got WWE Rivalries, shows like this, that there really is no set schedule for when they're going to be. It's like they make a show, and all of a sudden it's must-see, but, like, you haven't watched the show in 2 or 3 weeks, so you're not, following along with it as much as you should have been. You're not building a connection. So we'll see what goes on with this. More news to come. See you guys down the road.